seen it before, and everyone still says, how'd they do that? Our intriguing Valentine vase, full of candy and flowers. You'll learn the secret today here at JTV and have fun amazing everyone. So let's get started. The first thing we need to do is find two vases that fit inside one another. This is a great example. We have a Brody cylinder that fits down inside this accent decor vase. It actually fits down inside the base all the way down at the bottom. So this is going to work perfectly for our project. We're going to fill our candy around the outside. You can see here I've used a Brody vase and I've inserted one of the small Brody cylinders inside, and we were able to put the candy all the way around the outside. In this case, we're going to use some chocolates, and they've been wrapped in red. That's going to be a great accent for this Valentine's Day arrangement. We can use anything inside these vases. It could be coffee beans, it could be jelly beans, whatever we want to put around the outside. Also think about it being a decorative texture too. It could be split peas or it could be wild rice if that was how creative we wanted to be. You add the creativity with the ideas that you learn here at JTV. We're going to put a few of these down in the bottom first so that I can raise the level of the other vase on the inside up above the level of this vase. That's going to be important for making sure that we design correctly in here. We'll put one row evenly and another one on top. We've added 2 layers of the chocolate in the bottom, so this vase will sit on top of them and the level of the vase is above this. Now we'll want to add these around the outside. Hold your hand over this vase as you're adding the chocolates around the outside. That will prevent them from going on the interior vase. We'll add these evenly all the way around. That way it keeps this vase straight in the middle. We see this popular style of arrangement made with cranberries or other different things, different times of the year. Need a few more chocolates. Our flowers are going to come around the outside of this. So now it's time for our JTV tip of the week. We're going to show you how to keep these waterproof. One of the challenges people have with creating designs like this is when the customer goes to add water, they would add the water inside this vase and ruin all the chocolate or candy that would be inside. We want to make sure that they don't do that. We're going to take clear packing tape and run that over the top. Smooth it out. Now we've made this part completely waterproof. We take our design knife and we just cut an X in the middle. And fold those edges down inside the vase. That way, it's waterproof all over the top. Let's do it again with this vase too. This could be done ahead of time too if you were doing multiple arrangements. say you wanted to use them for a wedding or special event, you can get these all done way ahead of time. And that seal is going to help keep whatever's inside fresh too. Our X. Press that transparent tape down all along the inside. That way nothing falls out and we can still fill that with water. So now it's time to add water and our flowers. Now it's time for us to add our flowers. This week I wanted to use some of the beautiful Sun Valley tulips. They have incredible tulips that are greenhouse grown in California. And because they use a larger size bulb that's a higher standard, their tulips are beautiful and they open better and the greenery stays beautiful. Look at these guys. They're just incredible and their performance is superior to any other tulips in the marketplace. They're so beautiful. I can add them all at the same time. And then we'll add a few happy hour roses and some red carnations. Happy Hour is one of my favorite reds from Euphoria. It's a wonderful cherry red rose. It's going to look so great with these tulips. I'm trimming off the thorns on the bottom, just taking the end off with my knife before inserting them in here so that they hold better and they don't tear up the tulips on the way in. Just trimming off the edge. I want to make sure not to bark the stem of the rose. And because Euphoria uses no pesticides or harmful chemicals on their roses, their foliage is absolutely incredible. So it can act as the foliage for my design. Now, to conceal my edge, I'm just going to use a few red carnations. We're going to slip those in just around the outside of the vase. Adds just a little bit more of that red coloration right at the base, just before we start to look at those chocolates. Red carnations always remind me of my grandfather. His name was Carnation Joe Green, and he believed he was a florist 24 hours a day because he wore his red carnation in his lapel every single day, and he slept with his lily at night. My grandma's name was Lily, so he was truly a florist all the time. And happy hour, that was my grandpa's favorite time. So having the red carnations and the happy hour roses together with our beautiful tulips from Sun Valley, this is an incredible Valentine's Day arrangement. Let's add a little bit of ribbon now to bring that around. That Valentine's Day theme will be extended just a little bit more with this great heart ribbon from Berwick Offray. The hearts are wired, so we can simply just bring them together and tie them in a shoelace type bow, like that. And we'll add just a little bit of the red snowball cord as well. You know, here at JTV, I always like to use a couple kinds of ribbon because it adds texture and interest to the arrangement. The candy inside is captivating. It's also mysterious because everyone will wonder how you did it. I chose to leave the cellophane tape on the top exposed because it's virtually invisible. If you want to cover it up with ribbon or greenery, that's your choice, and you can make that creative decision. Remember, you can personalize this amazing arrangement. You can use fabric inside. You could use your favorite candy. Anything goes. It can be as amazing or as curious as you want to make it. This week, we improved on the vase inside a vase technique with our special waterproofing secret. It's fun to learn a special tip or trick that you can share with other people. And those are the things you learn each week here at JTV. This arrangement will amaze your friends and your family, but especially your Valentine.